And then I train. I gotta train every day. It just makes me feel great and more confident about myself. To answer your question, how do you remain centered? Is you gotta put the oxygen mask on yourself, and you gotta focus on mental fitness, emotional fitness, spiritual fitness, and physical fitness to prime yourself. It's like I look at it like putting armor on. I wouldn't, if when I was a fighter, you put on these chest protectors, or football players got the helmet and the pad. You wouldn't go out in the NFL game without putting the armor on. What armor are you putting on to go out into your battle? Battles life, battles career, battles obstacles in business, battles you got to deal with my teenage kids or my wife. That's battle. It's life. If you're not mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically prepared, it's like going to war without any protection. That's how I help center myself and bring myself down to awareness. Can you stay at an elite disassociation level? I think very rare human beings can do. I think at times I get there, at times I can go there, but it's not easy to do. Some of the most high level performers are able to remain calm. And let me just frame this out before we end. I know that Nancy's probably coming on next. Hi, Nancy. And I don't want to slow down at 50 years old. I want to calm down. That's what I want to do. I'm not slowing down. I want to calm down. Right? Coach Chris and I say that a lot. Like I think I'm just beginning really in my career. It's weird I say that right now. We got plenty of time left. I'm like a rocket ship ready to keep on taking off. But I think I'm learning how to slow down. I'm slowing down in conversations with my dad when I was up in New York, when we were watching the Yankees. I'm looking at my dad and my brother, and I look and go, how many more opportunities you're going to get to experience this back-to-back home run? And I'm appreciating that moment. I'm appreciating, going back and sitting on the couch with my mom and just talking to her and appreciating that. I'm calming down. I want to be more present in my conversations, not to get freaky, but even like every time I get on a plane, I'm going to make love to my wife. Like it's the freaking last time I'm going to make love to her. Because if I'm going out, she's gonna have a hard time finding another husband. I want to make it the best time she ever had in her life. That's how I think. That's how I roll. You know what I mean? And you get, that guy's a little edgy. Yeah, but that's how I think. I'm gonna make out my wife, have sex with her the last time, have a conversation with my dad, hug him like it's the last time, because I don't know that. None of us are gifted the 86,400 seconds tomorrow. So I'm going to be mindful and present in every moment. I'm going to deliver the Zoom as if it's the last Zoom I'm ever going to give. That's how I keep myself in check.
I love that. Nick, you raised your hand.
We're almost out of time, but I just want to set some context here, and it's really a question for Paul. But Matthew 7:13-14. And what reminded me of this is I was spoke at Top of the Table, and I think there's 600,000 advisors in the United States, yet less than 1,000 people qualify for Top of the Table. So I'm going to read the scripture to you. Matthew 7:13-14 says, "Enter through the narrow gate, for the gate is wide and the way is broad that leads to destruction. And there are many who enter through it. For the gate is small and the way is narrow that leads to life, and there are few who find it." So the question for Paul is, Paul, why do you suppose you've coached guys brand new in the business to highly successful President's Council, Chairman's Council guys? And this is how we started the day today, is really the mindset of the successful advisors in our business. What are some common traits that they have that others should be seeking?
They keep the main thing the main thing. The main thing isn't hitting presidents or chairman's council or getting $1 million of production or revenue. The reason why we do it, when I unlayer that shit, it really comes down. It's always ego on the surface, Nick. Come on, we all admit on the ego, yeah. It's surfacely ego based, right? Even if anything we do, ego based. Even fitness for me, You think when I take this shirt off, as soon as I'm done with the Zoom, I want to look good. 100%. I don't work out just to look good. I work out because I want to be the best example for my kids. I want to be at my peak. I want to be better every single day. I want to inspire my kids to be great at whatever they do. And I want to live to 100 and something years old, right? The guys or gals that hit those productions, they keep the main thing the main thing. They're not doing it just for the ego of hitting that level of production. They're doing it when it comes down to the nitty gritty. It's one of three things: family, legacy, or God put you on this earth to be this amazing life, this gift. How dare you neglect every opportunity to be the best version of yourself? You're like slapping God in the face if you don't be the best husband, wife, producer, leave a good legacy, help as many people as you can. That's the main thing.
I knew you were going to give me a great answer.
Yeah, no, appreciate you, Paul. I know you got more people you're going to impact today, but thank you for taking the time to share your heart with us, really. And I think you've added value to myself and everyone in the group, and for that we thank you.
Thank you all. Have a blessed week. Nancy,
Take care,
keep up.
Paul.
You'll do great. Bye, guys. Thank you. Be blessed.